Hello, people and football fans. I just wanted to kind of give a short opinion about yesterday's football game, Brazil against Germany. Personally, I'm a huge fan of Brazilian team, and I really like their team and the way they play, their techniques, the beauty of the game, the way they play the game. But I was just really surprised the way the game went yesterday, and of course they lost like 7-1 against Germany. And yeah, just big props to German team because it's just like they played really well, and as well, Germans are always very consistent in World Cups. It's just probably one of their main characteristics in the German culture is that they are very disciplined and very good in defense in playing football. But it's just like when you saw those first 2 or 3 goals basically yesterday, what happened is that actually Brazilian team what I personally think what happened with the team, with the players yesterday, is that they got this knockdown, like really quick knockdown, a couple of goals in their thing, and they kind of lost hope in themselves. They lost the belief that they can play and they can actually win. And this is what happens actually when basically the athletes, the players, lose confidence in themselves, and as well, if all the players lose confidence in themselves as a team, you are basically destined to lose, and to lose hard, or to lose really badly against a team that has control over their emotions and actually is on like hype of emotions. Are even because with every goal, Germans would get stronger and stronger and would actually get even more confident with their game and the way they played the game. So it was just like, it was after like 2 or 3 goals, it was just easy for them to score even more. And yeah, so it's just psychological thing basically. And the game actually showed that sometimes, and actually a lot of times, especially in sports, and actually in every other areas in life as well, sometimes your results will be based not on the matter of skill or a knowledge, practical knowledge, but based on the state that you're in that particular moment while you're doing something, or you're playing something, you're performing something, or you're performing on the field, like football field, right? So sometimes it's not the matter of skill or knowledge or how many years you have been practicing that art or sport, but sometimes it's the matter of the state that you're in. Because if you're in a lousy state, if you're in a shitty state, you feel hopeless, you feel just sad and frustrated. This is what actually happened to Brazilian team. They started to feel hopeless that they can win. They lost hope in themselves. They lost hope in their ability to perform, in their ability to play against Germany, and this is what happened. And yeah, but it's football, it's sports. I still like Brazilian, and I'm gonna keep watching the World Cup after 4 years, and I will still be the fan of Brazil, and I think they will be able to come back after 4 years and come back even stronger, because sometimes team needs that, and sometimes actually if you interpret this kind of game in the right way, you become actually stronger. So yeah, I wish that Brazilian team is going to become even stronger emotionally now after this big huge knockdown in a way. Yeah, and another thing, it's funny also about talking about the emotions. What the people, a lot of football fans in Brazil did after the game, they went nuts. They start to rebel. They start to do crazy things in the city and start to actually they started violence in the city and started to destroy things that were in front of them, small buildings, whatever, it's just crazy. And how actually emotional negative state can influence so many people in the mass. And let's say a few leaders do something crazy, and just because others want to follow, they do the same thing, and it's just become this massive destructive, violent thing that actually happened yesterday in the city. in probably Rio de Janeiro, or whatever you call it. And it's crazy. I mean, my opinion is just crazy. The people are actually crazy. How can you go nuts after, okay, it's a World Cup, it's Brasilia, it's Brazil against Germany, it's a World Cup, of course everybody wants to win, especially Brazil, because they're having their World Cup in their home country. But it's just crazy why people would do such thing. And the reason is because they cannot control their emotions, anger and frustration and disappointment because of their team that lost the game, caused them to become very violent and destroy things in front of them that didn't make any sense and had no reason to be destroyed. Actually, it's just a game, and people sometimes take it like it's sport. You should take it like, okay, that's sport. Some win, some lose, and it's normal. Like, it's crazy. I mean, I'm also a fan of basketball. I'm crazy about it. Sometimes I'm sad when the team loses in the World Cup champion or in the European World Cup champion games. But still, I am able to control myself, and I interpret it in a positive way. I'm still a fan. I'm a normal human being. Why would I be violent because my team lost? It's crazy, but it just shows how people cannot control their emotions, and actually, it's masses, not just a few. It's masses. Once someone does something, the rest follows, and it's just a massive emotional anger, hopeless kind of feeling that a lot of people felt in themselves, and it caused them to become violent. That's crazy, actually. But I guess the world needs different type of people. People that are happy, positive, and want to motivate. People that interpret such things as a positive experience and something that you can learn from and become stronger emotionally. And of course, there are people that become violent and destroy things and even might kill somebody because of some football game. So, of course, it's not just some football game. I guess if I was Brazilian, I would feel really probably hopeless and frustrated because my team lost. And I totally respect that, but I cannot really grasp and understand why would you become violent and destroy things in the environment. And yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, just kind of wanted to share my thoughts about this yesterday's game. And tell me what you think about it. What are your thoughts about what I said today? And it would be nice to have a short discussion about it. Thanks for watching.